With respect to Dublin Airport and the use of the Defence Forces, once again, when this country is in crisis, they fall back onto the Defence Forces, who will not be paid the national minimum wage for the hours they work. They are the lowest paid public servants in the country, and many of them will be dragged from all over the country to Dublin to provide the services. Now, I appreciate Dublin Airport is in crisis. I was out there this morning at 2 a.m, so I was, and I saw the queues, I saw the crowd. I have to compliment them. My two granddaughters, two tiny little girls, were standing in the queue for over 40 minutes, and Dublin Airport Authority official came over and said, it's not fair having those little girls standing in the queue, and brought them straight to the top so as they could check in. And I have to compliment the people, because that's not an easy thing to do when there are huge queues of people, and I understand they did it for many children. But bringing the army in, every time there's a crisis, floods, COVID, you name it, fires, the army is brought in. These guys and girls will be asked to work 24-hour shifts, some of them, and they will not be paid for the standard overtime that any other employee in the state gets. It's just wrong in every sense of the word. And indeed, the pay policy that's been pursued by the government at the moment, I agree that the low-paid have to be compensated. But where you give a low-paid person €500 in a national pay round, you're now after damaging the differentials that exist. We have a situation now where NCOs who are being monitored by commissioned officers are earning slightly more than the commissioned officer because of the differential that has come about. And I visited McKee Barracks for Veterans Day, and there was massive anger that no minister showed up for Veterans Day in McKee Barracks. And I again had the 2016 medal thrown in my face. People who served 40 years were not given the 2016 medal, but a person who served one day in 2016 got the medal. Anyway, I mean, it's not the medals. It's about respect. It's about loyalty. It's about why in every circumstance do we look to the military. We have the Commission report for 5 months and nothing done on it, absolutely nothing. And many things could have been done at the stroke of a pen, particularly in the area of pay. I can't understand that the Germans became aware of a problem in their defence forces and threw 100 million at it in a matter of days. And other countries around Europe are doing exactly the same thing. We're sitting on it for 5 months waiting for a memo to Cabinet in the dying days of this government, or this term, should I say. Maybe
Thank you indeed. Now, can I call